Good afternoon, everybody. This is Brenda. How are you all today? Beautiful cloudy day for us today, so I hope you're all having some better weather. We are, well, actually, I should say this is Whatnot Wednesday, and we are going to attempt to create an envelope journal. I want to show you what I have so far, and then I'm going to show you how to do the base in case you want to craft along. So let's just go through it first, and then I'll show you a couple of the particulars to get started. So I am using envelopes that are about 8 3/4 by 9. So these are 8 3/4 by 9. Doesn't have to have this kind of a flap on it. It can be, a regular flap envelope. So I had 5 of these envelopes to start with. So 5 of these. So to go through, I have one on the cover. And this is a recycled envelope, which we will talk about a little later. So we have the cover. Here is where I'm going to insert a signature. I have 2, 3, 4 pages that I'm going to insert right here. This is well, I'll tell you what, I'll explain things, the little things afterwards. I just want you to get the base done. Whoops, I don't know why I'm taking that off. Okay, so we have the cover, we have a signature going in, we have the other side of that first envelope. This is another add-on, so don't worry about that. And then we have another part of that envelope. And then we have another signature with an add-on to that. And then I have this page that flaps out here, and I'll explain this add-on to you. That goes like that. We got to make one of these. Here's another signature that goes right here. And here's the back cover. So that's basically the journal that we'll be preparing. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do the basic. I'm going to attempt it. So I am going to take 2 of my 9 by 8 3/4 envelopes, okay? And I am going to use the flaps, and I am putting this flap into the top of the other envelope, like so. And you just want to go as far as the little tabs on the sides will let you go. And then that's going to fold like that. And I try to get it as level as possible, but you know how these envelopes are. They come in they can be wonky at times, like a couple of different, a little bit off in size. So that's what happens when we make these altered envelope journals. So I'll show you what I did at one point when we get to it. The third envelope that we're going to take, we're going to do the same thing. Put this flap right into the other envelope flap and try to get it to where it slides right down in. Okay, so basically in this part of your journal, you're going to have 1, 2, 3, and the back flap is going to go here. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is take out 2 of the envelopes, But just know that this is the 3 here with the flap right here. So the last 2 envelopes that we're going to use, we're just going to do again like we did before. We're going to put the envelopes together with the flaps going inside, and that will make the second part of our journal. And then what we're going to do is, this is the 3 on this side, this is the 2 on this side. What we do is marry them together like so, and then this part here, I'm going to take these off for now. This part here is a file folder, and it is cut to, I used the end of the file folder, but anyway, this is how we're going to marry these 2 sides together. So all I did there was take a piece of, took a file folder, and let's see, I cut it down to about, am I on screen here? I hope. My desk is so tiny, I get off screen very, very easily. Took it down to about 3 3/4. So let's grab this. Now I took advantage of the fold line that was already here on the folder, put it into my put it into my cutter, and went about 3 3/4, which on my cutter is about the end of that row right there. Oh, of course, my blade is getting real dull, so I've got to invest in a new blade for this thing. Okay, so that's going to be that there, but then we need to cut it down to the envelope size. So we're going to cut it down to what is it? 8.5. So just cut this piece down to 8.5. And I kept this little piece. And then you just put a thumb hole in this side here. And then these my 2 there. Okay, so this is the 3 on this side, this is the 2 on the other side that we're going to marry together. Just put a little leave a little space in between, and then we are going to glue this Okay, we're going to fully glue it on this side. It will be fully glued down on this side. On this side here, you want to put glue down across the bottom and up, and then make sure it's where you want it, and then put this side down as a tuck spot. So that is how those will be married together like so, and then this will be the back So that is how we are going to make the base of our journal. Okay, those I don't. So that's what we came up with. So I've got my cover here, and I want to get rid of these for right now. Just put those aside. We'll get to those later. That is one of my, okay, that's one of my journals. Okay. So right now I want to cover my front cover, and I have chosen my Porch Prints Spring, what is it called? I wrote down my Porch Prints and didn't write down the name of it. Anyway, it came from my Porch Prints. It is a spring digital, so I will put that down below. I'm telling you, I will eventually remember what to do and what to write down for me to remember. I usually need my husband to tell me what I'm supposed to remember. So anyway, my Porch Prints. This off here, and I'll show you why I'm using this. It's a beautiful kit. Look at my bunny. I couldn't resist. When I saw this beautiful little bunny, I couldn't resist. And the bird, of course. This bird too. I just loved it right then. Love the fox. We get some background papers with this kit. Beautiful spring pictures. I just love them. Look. Love the books, love the birds. Umbrella and typewriter. Some more of the background pages. Very, very pretty digital. Going to be a very fun kit to work with for my envelope journal. And oh, that was just, I don't know, put in there for I don't know what reason. All three of these. And we have this. I printed out down to a 50% from 100 because I'm thinking I may want these pictures on to use with some of the envelopes, the recycled envelopes in here, and we will get to that too. But first, I want to take this page and cut it down. I want to put this on the front like so. And it is going to be, of course, a little smaller than the envelope, but that's fine with me. I like the little frame around. So that is why I continued to go with this with this digital. And we will see. I think I'm going to use my trimmer for this. I know myself. I know how how straight I do things. So there's my line right there. Okay, save this aside. Actually, I think I'll just go ahead and, I think I can do the back too. Now I'll get to it. I'll do the back when we get to it. Okay, so I know I want this one on the front. And I know I need to distress around the picture, but I will distress around the whole envelope, the whole journal later on. I just want to make sure that the picture is distressed. There we go. A little more on the bottom. And that will go right about there. I think I'm going to use the art glitter glue for this little project. And I think I'm going to go like this. Maybe it make a little easier to lay down my little birdie. So I asked you how you all were, I hope, how you're all doing. And I told you about our weather. Now what can we talk about? That is a lot of times my problem. We are a very laid back couple, my husband and I. We don't do much during the week. I mean, he does quite a bit with his wood turning, and I do quite a bit with my crafting. So we hardly, we hardly see each other. But other than that, I'm mostly with you guys most of the time crafting, and he's outside, so there's really not much to talk about. It's very, oh, look at that. I love it. So cute. Okay, so now I have the cover on, and that makes me happy. So now I think what I'm going to do is, well, I can explain this to you, this little piece here, but I can't put it down. These pieces that we are adding on like this, well, yeah, I think I'm going to, first of all, it is an envelope. Okay, this is how I got the envelope. Okay. Just a regular recycled envelope. So what I did was opened it up all the way. Then I took one side, folded it up, and then took the bottom part and folded it this way. Okay. And then I'm going to use the flap as the lay down. And of course you can put this anywhere you want it. I thought I'd put it right about there. I'm going to glue that down there. And then what we do is put our cover paper on top each time we do this so that we can cover that up. So it'll be like that and fold over like that. So that's what we're going to do with that. But first, before I do anything else, I would like to put in this first signature. So I'm going to hold that off to the side. I have my 4 pages here that I'm going to put right in to here. Make sure I've got the first one here. I think what I'm going to do is just take this out, put a little bit of glue right along there. And make sure that actually I'm going to put it on the back side. I'm going to glue a little bit of glue right here and then put this back in just to make sure that it's stable when I put my signature in. And I want to line it up where it needs to be. Make sure. There we go. Now I feel better about putting my signature in. So I've got a couple of clamps here. And just like any 3 pamphlet stitch, we're going to add it right to our spine area and clip it in place. Okay. And I think I'm just going to use the neutral color. We go 3 times. Scissors. Got my big needle, and my needle is not a blunt needle, so I try to be a little careful with it. I need my awl. So I'm going to start right in the middle. I think I'll use my book too. Everything is so out of reach in my little craft room. So I take this old telephone book and I use that as a punch holer. Okay, so I'm going to start right in the middle. And about an inch from the top, inch from the bottom, just like a regular usual 3 pamphlet stitch. Go through the middle, down to the bottom. And at this point, if I can get my needle through, at this point you can go all the way to the top, but make sure you grab your tail. You can go all the way to the top and then come back through, or you can go back through the middle. Make sure that your needle does not go through your string, and then go up to the top. Totally missed the hole. Come on, where are you? So if it happens like that, what I do is go through here and go through the hole. It might not be, yeah, it might not be all the way through with my awl. Got it. And then once we get to this point, we want to make sure the string, one on the one side and one on the other side. Pull the needle off and then tighten and make sure that that is firm on the back side and tie. So there we have our first signature in. And then I usually just give it a smoosh afterwards. So there's our first signature. Here we have another, just a what I did was take a piece of cardstock. I cut it down to 4. With this one, we're going to have a piece of cardstock, and we're going to have, you can have a recycled envelope or any kind of envelope like I have here. And what we're doing is we're making a little fold out. That's going to be right here. Okay, that's going to fold out. You can either glue this all the way down if you want after we get the digital part down. You can glue this down like so, or you can use it as, you can turn it into a flip out, which I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm thinking that way. So anyway, but you want to measure your cardstock wide enough to fit your envelope that you're going to be using, because we fold the envelope in half to make like a flip up, and then we're going to glue that right down there for a flip up. So that's just going to be, you know, like a decoration that we're going to use. So that's going to be right there. And here, I used one of these envelopes, which is five and a quarter by 7 1/4. I used this right here, and this is going to go here. And all I did was, for this envelope, it's going to be a little pocket that we can put stuff in here, but it's also and there's that little piece that I saved, going to be a little journal. And I won't, what I'm going to do is just sew that 3 pamphlet stitch right into the flap. And I won't do this one now. I'd rather get the bigger ones in first. So I'll leave this and do this off camera. But that's how that little envelope journal is going to be. Just going to be a cute little more space to write in. And then I have the 2 envelopes here, the CD envelope and just a a little smaller envelope, and those will be flip out one way, flip back this way, and you'll see these again. Okay, this is where my signature goes, so I want to get that in. So that is going to be tucked right here. And then I'm going to put this one right here. Okay. Actually, I'm going to take this last signature out for now. I'm just hoping I know how to put this all back together. That's all I'm hoping. Okay, so I need my book. What'd I do with my book? So again, middle hole, top hole, bottom hole, and like I said, I just eyeball it. No rhyme or reason, just like to eyeball it and get it done. Okay, let's put this here so I know where I'm at. 3 page lengths. 1, 2, 3. I'm just anxious to get this together so we can decorate. That's the fun part to me. Okay, I want to go in the middle. Bottom. So hard to see. It's right there. I think it moves on me with all these papers. There we go. Keep hold of your tail. Go through the middle. And try to find the next one. And undo your string. See, is that on that side? There we go. Tighten, make sure it is tight on the back. And knot. And cut. There we go with that one. Don't want to lose my needle. So we have that signature, and we have this next one. I probably grabbed the wrong signature, but that doesn't matter because they're all 4 pages. And we have one more to put in here. Whoops, make sure I have it right. And that's going to fit right here. Oh, these are so hard to pull apart. And I can have this one right here. Each one of these signatures, I just put 4 pages in. You can put more in if you'd like. I thought 4 in each one would be okay with me. You can use your discretion and put in as many as you would like. Yeah, I didn't think I felt that go through. There we go. My holy telephone book. And I'll just measure from here. 1, 2, 3. This is the last one to put in, and then we will save that other one. I'll do that off screen if I can find my needle hole. Okay. Middle. Bottom. Hold your tail. And go to the top. Where am I? Right here. There. Whoops, stuck right to me. Sure that is tight. I'm probably not going to worry about the spine area because more than likely I will be putting something there to cover that up. So I'm not too worried about it at this point. I'm going to take care of my needle. Okay. I take these off. And give that a little push. And we have our signatures in. Some here. This one I'll do off camera. We got our signatures in here. That's our little tuck spot. This goes going to go right here. That's where this belongs. That's going to be a little flip out there. And then this will hold that like so. We need to make a little flip. This is just a little flip out that we made, but I want to make a different one that will slide in there and hold that like that, but one that goes with our kit. So that's why that is there. Then we have our last signature and the back page. So at this point, I think we will get, I don't think I want to get this down because I think I want to decorate this first before I put it down like so. And then we will choose our page that goes over this. So I think what I'm going to do with this journal is go piece by piece and just have you follow along, and then you can make up your mind if you want to go ahead or whatever you would like to do. I think inside what I want to do is paste my picture, glue my picture right there. So I want to find something that will, I'm wondering, maybe this little fox will look good right there. Oh, he's adorable. I want the little butterfly too, I think. I think I'm going to paste him down right there because it's just going to be a couple of pockets on this. I don't think it will be, it's not going to be a slide in or anything. So let's use Mr. Fox and just paste him right down. Love these little animals, they're so adorable. And I'm thinking maybe of using the bunny. I'll show you what I'm thinking about doing with Mr. Bunny. But right now, I just want to make sure that he is where he needs to be. Okay, I think I'm going to have to trim him just a little bit more. And that should be okay. That will come up, that will flip over, and then we can just decorate the top. Oh, left my pin off again, guys. Why didn't you tell me? I'm just gonna put my glue right on the envelope here. If it will come out, which I highly doubt it will. Oh, not too bad. Thank goodness. Don't know if I'm going to get the butterfly or not, tell you the truth. Oops, didn't want to do that. Oh, he's adorable. Okay, now the bunny I thought I would use as the out of my way here. Where's my little, this right here. I thought I would put my little bunny right on this. So that's where I'm going to save him for. And like I said, I'll do that off camera. Okay, that's where we are. Lost myself already. Okay, so now we need to, let's see, it's not really any color there, but I would like to know what I'm going to put down on this page before I decorate. Ooh, these colors. Might go good. But do I want plain background? Oh, I like the green too. Maybe the green down, and then this will be on top. And maybe some let's see here. I'm kind of looking if I want maybe a picture behind the fox or a plain plain paper like so, like that. Don't know if I like that. This is the part. That's going to be the back of my page, and I'll tell you why. Just to go off subject again, you see how this the front of my page has these kind of flowers? So I thought I would just do the back of my page in these flowers because they kind of match the front of the page. So that is going to be the back. But for this first page, I think I will go with the background like that, and then we will decorate Mr. Fox. I was just thinking, I know, dangerous. I was thinking of this being down here, and maybe this being like so, and this could be the fox's area. And if I do that, I would want maybe no, that's the wrong color, blue. maybe green around Mr. Fox. Or somewhere on here. Guys, the decisions are just too horrible. I do want to put this on though before I clog up again. I think I'm just going to go with the green. Have some, oh my goodness, am I going to get this in? I'm so sorry, guys. This glue dries so fast. There. Now, do I want this there? I mean, it doesn't look bad when it's closed here. And this will be underneath. All right. All right, we'll go with this one. Let's just put some green on. Okay, so we're gonna go with this one there. And then we're gonna decorate this. That will go with it. Pink would look all right too. Okay, I just want to keep that off to the side and look so we make sure we get some colors on here that won't, you know, that won't clash. Here it is. Put a little bit of green at the bottom, but maybe I should do the sides first, and I think I will. So, on the sides, do we want maybe some book page? Down the side. Oops. First of all, get rid of this. Scotch glue. That's on tight. Oh, did I do that already? I don't think I did. good stamping piece there. So now on this side, continue on with a few of the flowers. Let's see, want that about right there, I think. Oh, I'm getting too messy. There we go. Just doing the gluing. Okay. About right there will be fine. Scissors. Oh, goodness. There. Now I'll go ahead and put this piece on. And then we need just a little piece at the top. Wanted something with some blue, and I think that will do great. there we have Mr. Fox. Trying to decide if I want to, no I don't want to fold that over. Mr. Fox is boxed in. And then he will be glued right down here, like so. I think he'll look fine like that. So guys, I have no idea what time it is, but I am going to go ahead and finish this off camera, this part here. All I'm going to do is nothing there. I'm just going to put a back page in here and do my pockets, and then I will show you what I did. And I'm not going to put this on until I come back again. So this is going to be a few series for this little journal here. I hope you all are inspired to follow along, and we will get her done together. But I will be doing some off camera. So there we have today's little episode. So you guys, I hope you have a wonderful rest of the week. Be safe, healthy, and blessed. And we will continue on next video. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope you're crafting along, and have a great week. Bye-bye, everybody.